All right, so we're going to use this geometric mean to find the length of our altitude of our triangle, and we're also going to be able to use it to find the two legs that are missing. So remember, with a right triangle, you have two legs and one hypotenuse. So we are dealing with this as if triangle ABC is one big triangle. So our right angle is here at C. So that means AB is the hypotenuse. And then AC is a leg and CB is a leg. Now we have these two sections at the bottom. We have AD, which is one piece of our hypotenuse, and DB, which is another piece of our hypotenuse. It's cut by our altitude CD. So in order to find our altitude H, we take the geometric mean between the two pieces of our hypotenuse. So we take X, which is representing AD, and we take Y, which is representing DB. We multiply them together and set them underneath the square root and simplify. Now, the other way that we can do this, or the other way that we use geometric mean, is to find the legs. So remember, we have our big triangle here. AB is still our hypotenuse. And then AC is a leg and CB is a leg. So in order to find one of those legs, like B, for example, we're going to take X, which is adjacent to B, and we're going to multiply it to the entire length of our hypotenuse. So B is equal to the geometric mean, X times C. Now we're going to do something similar for A. We're going to use Y, which is adjacent to A, and we're going to use C again. So A is equal to the geometric mean of Y times C. And then we'll simplify. So let's see this in practice. So our first example here, we have X as our hypotenuse. X is our altitude. And we are given 1 and 3 as pieces of our hypotenuse. So we're going to take X is equal to the geometric mean of those two pieces, so 1 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And you cannot simplify the square root of 3, so X is equal to the square root of 3. Okay, let's look at another example. This one is going to include legs as well as the altitude. So first I'm going to find my altitude, X. I have my hypotenuse, which is this entire length here. If I add that all together, it is 7. But first I want to use the two pieces. So I'm going to say X is equal to the two pieces, which are 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. We cannot reduce or simplify the square root of 10, so we will leave it as such. So next we're going to take care of Y and Z. So first I'm going to look at Y. Y is adjacent to 2. So Y is going to be equal to the square root of 2 times the entire length of the hypotenuse, 7. So we do the piece that is adjacent to the leg we are trying to find, and the entire hypotenuse. 2 times 7 is 14. The square root of 14 cannot be simplified, so Y is equal to the square root of 14. And we will do this one more time for Z, which is adjacent to 5. So we'll do the geometric mean of 5 and the full hypotenuse, which is 7. 5 times 7 is 35, which cannot be simplified as well. So the square root of 35 is Z.